Good evening, everybody. It's 8:09 on Friday, July 10th. I'm coming into Lake Park, Georgia. Either before this, this is the Ramblings of Larry. As you can tell, I'm fixing to get into some rain. What's funny about this, I checked the weather before I took off on a little evening ride, and it wasn't supposed to rain. I'm going to hope the camera does well here. Holy mackerel. Hey, at least the windshield's doing well. I really don't have a whole lot of ramblings there. I was actually just trying to record in the rain to see what that looked like. Alright, man, I got cool. I didn't wear a long sleeve shirt, and I'm going to know Mike Haley 7 HDR, all equipment all the time. At least I got pants on, t-shirt, and, t-shirt, and, to be honest with you, I ruined my boots for riding, and I got tennis shoes on. I need to get a new pair of boots. Am I where I want to be? Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, Lord help us. Oh, well, what is riding a motorcycle without a little rain, huh? Hopefully nothing gets too wet. Recently found. There we go. All right, there we are. I think it wants me to go straight. There we are. My blinker hopped up. We're going to kind of tuck down behind the windshield here. I'm hoping the camera's supposed to be water resistant. I'm hoping it doesn't rain any more than this. Really want to have to stop and pull it off real quick. Man, it got cool though. Man, it got windy. Actually, it feels kind of good. I'm going to try to, this is kind of an experimental video. I'm going to try to splice another video with it. I went out and did a quick shoot of my backyard before I took off at a pretty sunset. Holy crap. Alright. Oh, that sucks. There we are. Alright, let me see where I'm headed here. I don't think so. Recalculating. Oh, that should be 41 right here, where the light is. Oh man, I haven't ridden in the rain in a while. So I'm actually thankful for the tall windshield. I know I'm looking through it, but it's actually the water's coming off of it pretty quick. Kind of keep going straight. I don't think I want that road. I see blue skies ahead. Blue skies. Well, something like that. There's a song like that. I don't want to get too close to this truck either. Alright, this I can smell the one out. Lee Street. Okay, I kind of know where I'm at now. I'm in Valdosta. Troop Street. Okie dokie. Wants me to go down here. Got my GPS rolling. There's the street I want to turn on. Okay. I want to make yeah, it's all on. All right. I screwed that up. There we go. Oh, no, I did. There we go. Lake Park, 12 miles. I zigged when I should have zagged. Let me admit something here on a video. I got the worst sense of direction. You stay right there, buddy. You already tell he screwed up, got it wrecked back in. Yeah, that windshield did pretty good, didn't it? Didn't get too wet up here. My legs got a little wet, but that's all right. I'm going to turn into 65. I think I'm going a little fast here. I better slow it down. You know, it's a Friday night. I think I mentioned that Friday night. So, I don't know if the cops will be out tonight or not. But we do not want a ticket. There's where I should have made a left on Perimeter Road, and I didn't. That's all right. Oh, Ormer Road, that was it. All right, now I know. Okay, let me down you one more time. There we are. Somewhere it's going to turn into 65. Alright, now to get the rain off of this windscreen here, this is kind of a problem. That's the only problem with that big windshield. I can't get the rain off the front visor of my helmet because there's no air coming up through here. But boy, let me tell you what, something's dead back there and it smells dead. If I had a dog nearby, I got a dog that would roll in that in a hurry. I really don't have a major topic for us today. Mr. G, 1965. He recommended we do a shout out every time. So Mr. G, 1965. I agree with you. We should be helping each other go. And I couldn't remember your name in another video. But I've enjoyed your videos. HDR and Mike Haley 7. I already shouted out to Mike Haley 7, so this will be for HDR. Is the equipment to wear while riding. Number one, when you're riding a motorcycle, you know the risk. It's a gamble every time. There we go. Every time we get out, it's a gamble. For us, people, I guess like me, a lot of times I'm riding today in a pair of t-shirt, tennis shoes, no gloves. I have somewhere lost my summer gloves for riding. They're somewhere in the house. I just don't know where they're at. We're making the gamble even bigger. The payment for wrecking is even bigger than if the other way. I had a friend that was on a sports bike, probably a Hayabusa or something like that, was doing he said about 120 miles an hour when he lost control of it on one of these little back roads, and the bike slid and bounced. I mean, it wore like the gas tank off and wore the whole side of the bike. He was in full body armor, boots, pants, jacket, helmet, full face helmet. He had a red mark. It was just like it got hot. You know, about a first-degree burn on the side that he slid on. No broken bones. He low-sided it, and so no broken bones. You could see he probably slid over 100 yards. The bike went further. got up and walked away from it. Bike got totaled, obviously, but man, I have seen a couple wrecks where wearing the full armor you go, and I know that. I do have a mesh jacket I'd probably have, but my daughter's been riding too. She's up in the little town of Fitzgerald. She has my jacket currently, so I can buy her one. She's a wee bit smaller than me. If she was to wreck on her bike, Mama's going to be mad at both of us because I got her into motorcycle. She's 25, but still, it's Mama's little baby. If I was to wreck, I'm just stupid. I mean, but you knew better or something. So I would rather her be safe and deal with that than me on that deal. It'd be easier in the long run at my house, that's for sure. But yeah, they're correct. They are correct. You should have the equipment on. I got to get a new pair of boots. Now, for riding without pants, I mean shorts, that is, please don't ride naked. I have a funny story about that, though. Not about me riding naked, about somebody else. I got a permanent scar on my leg, on my lower calf, where I burned my leg twice on a muffler. One on a Victory. I bought this big Victory. One on this bike. I was just going to pull it into the garage. I ran it around the block real quick, and I had a carport or a shelter out back, and I had a ramp on it, pulled it in, but instead of just starting and pulling it in, I don't like doing that, starting and stopping real quick, I ran it around the block, just about 3 or 4 minutes, and getting off of it, I burned the crap out of my leg on the muffler, my right leg. I won't move it from the garage to my house, inside my house, 20 feet without pants and shoes on and socks. Sometimes I've tried to push it or sit on it and duck walk it somewhere with Crocs on, and I about dropped it twice. So I always wear good traction shoes and pants, even just to go park it in the house. So on that deal, but ride your own, I think it's HDR, it says ride your own ride. Go ahead and ride it. You know the risk. Go along there. That's where I'm at with the equipment. I normally wear gloves. Like I said, I don't know where they're at right now. I just rode through a rainstorm, which you've watched this video, you'll see. And what I'm trying to do, I'm new to this moto vlogging. I told you I was going to take a picture real quick of the pond, and I did. I put my helmet on and walked around on my dock. I got this beautiful pond called Dykes Pond in my backyard. Sinkhole from millions of years ago, whatever, spring-fed. Water is normally crystal clear. Big fish in it, you just can't catch them because they won't bite. Dynamite or electric shock. I was thinking shotgun maybe. I'm not a big fisherman though. But that's just it. Nothing important here. Just rolled through Lake Park, Georgia, trying to get back home to Lake Park, Georgia. I went out on about a little 30, 40 mile ride just to get out. It has rain. Even today it has rain. The tropical system ran through us. Hopefully it'll dry out. Because here's the next problem in South Georgia. Now that it's rained and everything, the yards are just wet. They may not look wet, but right underneath them they're wet. Bugs. Mosquitoes at my house by the pond are bad. The dog and I was out there today, my dog Vincent. And I think larvae must have hatched because on the little tall plants out by the weeds out there, they were everywhere. Here comes the meat wagon. Here's good news. I mean, sad that somebody's in there. More than likely they're headed back to the hospital. The good news is it's not me. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but that's really the good news. All right. There's Rascals, a little pub in town. It's been owned by 3 or 4 people. I asked the wife, I said, hey, let's buy that. Run a restaurant. She was like, no. Not only no, but a hot no. So guess what we don't have? A restaurant. Not that we can afford it anyway. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is, stop, buddy, stop. Yeah, good boy. There's a motorcycle in front of me. There's a lady down the street from me. I see her. She has looks like a Dyna or a Fat Boy or something like that. I see her out riding from time to time. I guess I need to go talk to her. If it was a guy, I wouldn't have a problem walking up and talking to him. But I always feel kind of like a pervert or something when there's a woman. Hey, I see you riding a motorcycle. That's cool. And I've waved at her a couple times up here. She knows where I live. Maybe she'll come down my way one day. Doing that deal. Actually going about 20 miles or 15 miles too fast for this neighborhood. These are some nice houses. If you can see on my right, that way, there's a pond. It's not really a pond, it's a lake called Long Pond. It's big. The pond that I showed you, if this video goes right, that's Dykes Pond. Dykes Pond, I don't know how wide across it is, but it's about 35 to 45 foot deep for a pond that is deep. It's got a rock bottom or a rocky cliff, I guess you will. On that. Okay, person. Don't you hate it when the guy in front of you or the gal, I don't know what it is doing the speed limit? Okay, 0.4 miles. We're going to go the other way. I'm going to stop if I can. If nothing gets behind me. Alright. No music, no funny sounds. And there we are, just crossing the street. Arms are swinging. Just a swinging. I know I shouldn't sing, but I think I sound pretty good in my helmet. This is a golf cart community, so if you got a golf cart, you can ride in the road like a car, regardless of how fast it goes. Okay, this is the Dykes Pond. This is a loop around. This is what I normally see me coming out. It's kind of this way. Let me go. Nothing's behind me. All right. Let me keep it slow. Keep it slow. This is the Long Pond Road. This is the houses on the Long Pond are on my right. This is the dock right here. Let me stop for just a second. There's the pond. If you can see a building with a white dot on it, that is my house. I say mine, we're renting it. So that's the Dykes Pond. That's kind of a cool pond. Man, I was kind of excited about it, but I'm not really a fisherman. My daughter has a kayak here, and I'll go out in the kayak. I wish I had a boat. You can't have a gas-motored boat. It has to be electric motor. They need a small one, and of course, that's like $3,000 or $4,000. I'd rather buy motorcycle parts than boat parts. So, I don't have a boat. My neighbor, I'll get out one day, my neighbor here has a boat. A little pontoon boat. I might take it out one day and do a video on it. So, alright everybody, that's just about it. I rode about 50 miles today, so. Alright, the house with the truck in it is mine. Let me keep it going. I want Mike Ailey 7 to see the garage. I give him hell about his garage. And there's my garage. Looks horrible. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Okay, everybody on YouTube. I promised you a picture of my backyard. This is my backyard. I don't know what's bubbling out there swimming. This is Dykes Pond. This is literally, we don't really have yards here, but this is my backyard and my dock. Up here is a fishing house I really don't do anything with. So, I promise you that real quick. Getting ready to take off on a night or after evening ride real quick. Just walk down the steps. Got a lawnmower that died today because every vehicle I have has something wrong with it. So, all right, I'll see you in just a minute.